All right, we're at Andrew's barn, and the project today is going to be working on a workbench, welding table, kind of an all-purpose, all-around table. I owe him a lot of favors for him helping me build my house, so I'm going to help him weld up a table. So I brought a care package with me to help make it easier. I got the Vulcan.
You even brought firewood.
No, firewood's not for you. I brought the Vulcan, MIG welder, and the Grizzly saw. More of a care pallet, actually. Oh, there might be a mouse in this pallet, too. The dogs were going kind of crazy. There's like voids in these plastic pallets. He's got a big plate. It's like 5 by 10. It's a nice size table plate. He's got some 6-inch tube for the legs and then some other random tube for the, you'll see, some kind of cross member thing. It's going to be a neat table. Watch the truck.
That roller is going to get wound up in your fence out there.
Ah. It's a care pallet. I don't know how he's made it this long with this new sweet barn and like zero working surface. We've been working on the ground or what?
Yeah. And then the bed of the Cushman's been a pretty good workbench.
Yeah, he wants to set up with that tractor storage now. He wants to set up like, what do you want? Workbenches around the wall by the windows?
Yeah, I want workbenches all the way down that wall and all the way down this wall to the planer. And then this big table will sit in here like an island.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little workshop nook.
Little work corner.
Where are you going to put all the tractors though? Up there? I think that's overloaded.
Yeah, it's probably pretty cool.
Got the wood stove going. It's getting chilly. But hopefully he might get insulated in here this winter. And yeah, a couple more paychecks. And then we'll really test out how well this thing heats this barn. You gotta either make a mark right on the corner or flip your tape measure around. Just mark it right when the blade touches.
Or drop it on a fucking round. Hey Siri, what's 11 foot 3 inches divided by 4?
Here's what I found.
So we started cutting our tube for the legs at 36 inches, and we just thought about it. We don't have enough to do them all 36 inches. So we're trying to figure out what's the minimum we can get away with and still have the height that he wants. But I don't know, you might have to get another 6-inch tube. Why didn't you get enough in the first place? We're gonna try to find the right height here. But we're gonna have leveling feet. So we're gonna have like a 3/4 inch bolt and then like a plate welded to that. You could probably gain 2 or 3 inches without looking silly. All right, well, let's try this again. That's gonna drive me nuts. You're gonna know that's welded.
No, you put that end up. Put that piece up and you face it in so that nobody will ever know. Then you don't even need to weld it.
Nobody will ever know that you screwed up?
Yeah, pretty much. Except for everybody that's watched the video.
Yeah.
Which is everybody.
The tube looks nice though. Did you clean this up?
Yeah, that Harbor Freight surfacing tool is no joke. It is no joke. What did I say? Oh, too much. got it close.
There it is.
(2'9¾). That wall, is that all sealed up now?
No, not yet.
The only thing I don't like is when you run it, the wheel spins like this and it just...
Shoot you with crap.
Oh, yeah.
You think it would shoot that way?
Kind of splayed out.
Yep. Uh-huh. The plate's so big, it kind of has a bow in it when you pick it up with the forklift like that. So we got to try to figure out how to get it flat when we're welding those tubes on to stiffen it together to get it as flat as possible. Ouch. That's why your sawhorses need feet.
Gentle.
Good. You see the dip?
I do see. I think this is dipped.
Oh. We got the welding cart set up. It's a multi-use welding cart. It's a small flammability hazard, but
It's nice.
yeah, the rotation even reclines. Oh yeah, that's nice. It'll probably follow you around when you're welding too. We're on to something here with this welding cart.
Look at, watch.
Yeah. Probably turn the gas on. So I got some weld on the 4 legs and then these 2-inch square tubes. I don't want to weld it fully yet because we had to keep playing with the height of the forks to get the plate sitting somewhat flat. It's a little bit tricky doing something like this unless you have something flat to work on top of. We're using a forklift and really crappy sawhorses, so it's kind of tricky to get it flat. So we're just gonna put a little bit of weld on it, finish our truss system, and then make sure it's relatively flat before I weld it all up. So he's playing with the height of the second tube that we want, and then we're gonna do like some zigzag truss something or another, right? Love it. I'll have to say I am. You like that?
I'm more of a fan of that look.
It's a timeless look.
It is timeless.
Yeah, start cutting.
Start giving her all away. caught that in your tip.
Nice mud, that's good for the weld. No? Tap it with a hammer? Yeah, those two ends wing down.
Yeah, very edge.
Yeah, it's not perfect. It's steel plates aren't really that perfect. It's good enough for what you're doing with it. This is gonna be nice. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
I know.
You're gonna be able to put so much junk on there.
Really nice that way.
I like it. It's 5 foot wide, 10 foot long, right? 10 foot long. It did have extra, he cut them off, but it had like a 6-inch wide plate to extend it. But he cut those off. That's one of the reasons why the ends are like feathered down, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's a little bit worse on this side. Well, I'm also sitting on some garbage.
You gotta attack this side now with the Harbor Freight cleanup tool. So now, to give this table some strength and some more looks, Andrew cut a bunch of these. We're gonna do like a truss pattern with these all the way around. I don't know what happened to that weld. That's gonna need cleaned up. So it's like 80% welded. We still need to flip it over, and I gotta finish welding from when it's sitting upside down. It kind of sucks welding underneath it like I was doing, but it's best to do that because we got the twist out of it right now. It's sitting level and it's as flat as we can get it. So all those zigzags stiffen it up really nice, and you wanna weld it as much as you can sitting when it's flat. If you keep flipping it over and on its side and moving it around, it's more likely to twist again. So it's pretty much sitting as flat as we can get it for the plate we had to work with. But I think Andrew's gonna Harbor Freight surface this up before we flip it over to finish welding it. But it definitely looks cooler. Looks really stout after we added those. It looks cool, but it also stiffened it up. You could probably park your Mini on it if you wanted to, or that little Yamaha. So I need to get a new one of these wheels, and it'll clean this up a little bit better. There's still a little bit of surface rust and stuff on here, but it won't quite take the mill scale off like a flap disc will. It took the mill scale off the legs and this tubing, but this plate was so like used, and this mill scale coating is like really embedded on there. This won't get it, so I'll have to try to pick up another one of those and do a little more work on here. But that's significantly faster than like a
wire wheel, and you get about the same finish as a wire wheel would do for you.
Nice. Yeah, that was graceful enough. He's flipping it over so I could finish welding it. We're also going to add one more piece of tube in the middle, so when he picks it up to move it around with his forklift, he doesn't have to tilt back so much. It'll pick it more even. We're going to try flipping it back over the violent way. I don't think anything's going to bend. That's a pretty stout table. We took the feet off, the foot pads. Okay. We also added that other tube underneath there, stiffen it up some more, but also when he goes moving it around with the forklift, the forks grab that because they don't reach all the way to the other side, so he can move it around easier. Especially until he gets his workbench area set up. He's going to be moving this around quite a bit. And it'll be nice to be able to pick it up, bring it outside when he's got a big welding or grinding project, keep all the mess outside. I would come in a little more. Oh, that thing's not going anywhere. That's a stiff table.
Corners that are...
Oh, the corners and just both sides. The wings.
They had on there.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna do it for this video. Andrew's got a little bit of work. He's still gonna clean it up. He's got to like grind down by those feet caps. He wants to paint it this green color. What color green is that?
Alpine green.
Alpine green. He wants to paint it. Just the bottom, obviously you leave the top bare if you want to do a welding project or something. But yeah, it's pretty much done. It's all welded. You have to find a proper vise now, not this little girl here.
That's not gonna cut the mustard.
I don't think this is gonna cut it. You got to find a proper vise.
Chainsaw.
I'm trying to talk him into getting a Fireball tool vise. Those things are sweet, but I don't think he's got the. I don't think he's got the money for one of those.
$1,800. I mean,
they're sweet though. They're really nice vices. Fireball tool vices.
Maybe somebody will send me a coupon.
Yeah. But yeah, now he's got this sweet 5x10 table to work with. He's going to be moving it around a bunch until he gets his work area situated, but now you have something to work on.